Big competition, big scap, that's what you will call it, because Dynamo Zagreb, who's played 9 times on the group stage of the UEFA Champions League and never have they ever progressed from the group stage, played their first game at home in Croatia and beat Chelsea 1-0. A goal scored in the 13th minute of the game was what they needed to take this one home. Now, the beautiful thing about this game is Chelsea started, and I'm sure that everybody put their bet on Chelsea to win this game because it does look like a game that Chelsea could win. You know, they now have a center forward, they have Aubameyang, they have everybody ready, and it seems like it was going to be a run on the park, but that didn't happen. They were lazy, they were slow, they were, slow to react to the 50-50 balls, and then Chelsea were poor at the dead ball, especially towards the end of the second half. They had a lot of dead ball, 30 yards, 35 yards, 40 yards, to at least salvage a draw out of this game. But the more they get those free kick, the one that was won by what's his name now, Rhys James on both occasions, were wasted, and then Hakim Ziyech's substitution didn't even improve the game. It was a bad day. First 45 minutes, Chelsea were playing like they were entitled, like MPFL players that have been owed salary. The second half, they brought a bit of urgency, but there was no really sense of direction. The Croatia goalkeeper was good when he was called to action, but it was not really called to action too many times. There were a lot of offside, mistimed run, and all that. Not really want to blame anybody, but I just have questions to ask in this game. Why is Armando Broja not starting for Chelsea in games like this? Because in my own opinion, I think that Armando Broja is one of the best Chelsea player currently. And if you're going to start Raheem Sterling, Aubameyang, and Kai Havertz, I think that somewhere in the mix you should put Armando Broja in the starting lineup. But hey, what do I know? I might not be the best at this. Thomas Tuchel, there is a reason why he's a Champions League winning coach. So he does understand the competition. He does know how to do it. But I think that if he continues to play like this and lose games or drop points at places where Chelsea are expected to win, eventually they might sack him. Bolly might not be Roman Abramovich, and that's a good one for him, but you don't have to push the button. I like the way, he started the game anyway with Kepa Arrizabalaga in goal. I don't think that Kepa was the reason why they lost this game. And he played a back three to start with Fofana, Koulibaly, and Spilicueta, who, eventually removed Spilicueta. There was Rhys James, there was Chilwell who started, and then in the midfield there was Kovacic and Mason Mount. And then you have the three men up front of Raheem Sterling, Aubameyang, and Kai Havertz. My question in having that setup was that there was really not proper creativity in this team. During transfer window, I said that Chelsea need a creative player as much as they need an attacker, but they need a senior man creative player in midfield that can help. I know that this whole Conte idea of wing back is good, but sometimes I need traditional players playing their traditional position. That's me. Call me old school or whatever, but that's the way I see football. And I would always want to keep it that way. Yes, football is dynamic now. Football is scientific. Football is this and that. That's what everybody say. But I think that Aubameyang should be eased into this team on a gradual process. He only played 8 minutes of Barcelona this season. So there must be that tiredness. So depend on him to just go. Maybe the underrated Dinamo Zagreb, let's go and play and give it a go. I don't know. And then they started the game very slowly until they considered the goal, and it looked like they were confused when they considered that goal. But hey, this is football. Nothing to panic about. Chelsea are the masters at rescuing the chestnut and the fire. They might find their way again. 2012, we can remember, even when they won the Champions League against Man City, it wasn't all a good and rosy start, but then they still go on to win it. So you can't take them out. But I think it would have been good statement to start well in Croatia, in Zagreb today, and then move on to, other matches. Now this is going to pile up pressure on them again. They've been losing in places where they shouldn't have lost in the league to Leeds United 3-0, lost again to a hard-working Zagreb side. Fantastic play they put up in this game. Credit to them for what they did. The professor, Coach Ante Kadik, or whatever his name is, I call him a professor because he's actually a university professor, and he's just come back. This is his 12th or 28th game back. He's been with this team before, coming back to help the team again, and they got this win. this for me is the biggest win of the night. I don't know if Celtic are going to beat Real Madrid, but this is the biggest win of the night, and it is beautiful. Congratulations to the Dinamo Zagreb fans, their players, and everybody, the coach. I just hope that they can build on it, and for the very first time in Champions League football, they would get past the group stage. It's never happened for them. Maybe they would be able to do it this time around. And for Chelsea, there's still 5 more matches to remedy what is happening. What's happened today, you need 12 points or sometimes 10 to get past the group stage, and then from then on you can work your magic. I think that there's still plenty of time, but in the kind of year that we're in, where the World Cup is coming up in November, the whole Champions League games are compressed and everything, many games are coming thick and fast. I think that when you have an opportunity like this, take your win and go home with it, so that the next games that you have to play, you will not have to overwork yourself and all that. But hey, if they decide to make a hard work of it, it's their business. My name is Ada Fimatio Sogana. You love to comment about Warner Sports. This is my take on the Champions League. After the other games, I'm still going to give you my take. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Be part of the growth of this project, so that at the end of the day, when we grow, we'll grow as a community. Thank you, and have yourself a wonderful day. Don't forget that you can listen to the UEFA Champions League live on our radio as we give you updates and everything that is happening in different center on www.elegotatv.com/radio. Have a wonderful evening.